rolling at least a 1, that's even something that I can do. Hey everyone, this is Attackers, and today I'm bringing the next entry into my coverage of the 9-card print and play game design contest currently hosted on Board Game Geek. And today, well, you are probably seeing it in the title already, but today I will be playing Prince Glitterhorn, the sparkly unicorn only eats tacos. This is totally crazy. Really, really funny theme. I just love it, and the title as well. This game is something very special. At least for me, because this is actually made by Ronan Stafford on Board Game Geek, also known as Nan Solo, the designer who not only interviewed me as a content creator, and you can find that on Board Game Geek, that interview, but also they made the game, they designed the game Audrey versus the Poison Dreams. Some of you, like the Sir Thacker's veterans among you, might remember that I covered that game for the solo print and play game design contest. Was it 2 years ago? I think it was like 2021, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I liked the game so much that I actually made a little series out of it and played through the entire game. And this the next game. I hope that I didn't miss one in between, but that's like the next game that I saw, and I thought, like, okay, that's a no-brainer to play for me, right? It's a no-brainer. I have to play it. So let me just kind of fix the angle of the camera. Give me a second. There we go. I don't know what happened there. All right. So, and this is a game, of course, also with 9 cards, right? Hence the name of the contest. What we also need is we need 8 cubes in one color. I chose yellow because that represents the tacos. We need 4 cubes in a different color, or I just took like completely different colors here, just for other food. And then we also need like 7 rider dice and also 1 escape die. And then of course these 9 cards. And how this game works is, first we put like that one here at the left. Then we shuffle these way cards here, like these path cards, so to speak. Let me just shuffle those, give it my cut, and then we put 6 of them, like in such a way that the paths here connect like this, right? Let's hope everything fits on screen as intended. It is a little close actually. It is a little close, so I might have to pull up the camera a little bit more. Let me just quickly do that. There we go. That's a lot better. Let me pull those down like this, and then like the last card here with the path, like the 7th one, we just turn them over, and then we have like the force and the rider effect. I will cover that in just a minute. Let me just put that up here. And then we also have Prince Glitterhorn, the sparkly unicorn that we need to deliver food to. Alright, so the story goes as follows. Congratulations, you've been hired as the operations manager for Unikeets, the food delivery service specializing in feeding unicorn royalty. Prince Glitterhorn, the sparkly unicorn, is your most important customer. However, he can be a bit fussy. You see, he only ever wants to eat tacos. You have 5 rounds, each corresponding to an hour of the prince's very long lunchtime to get as much food into the prince as possible. And how that works is that we have like riders that start at these shops. And there's also one thing I need to highlight here. So I don't understand all of the puns here. So I don't know what nacho taco and tacos de lujo. I guess there is some pun that I don't understand, but kale me maybe, right? Call me maybe. And Vincent Van Doe. These are pretty good. I love those. I don't quite understand these two. So if you do, let me know in the comments. There might be something that I'm missing here. Alright, and so we have these 4 riders that will start here on the left in these different shops, and then they will go along the path, and then things happen, right? We need to have like, maybe we have like dice rolls we need to do, maybe the dice rolls actually change, and they need to somehow reach Prince Glitterhorn at the end, and if they do, then that food is delivered. These 2 red ones here, the taco ones, these both deliver tacos, and the other ones deliver regular food. Like actually salads and sandwiches. I just took like colorful cubes because I think that's pretty cool. So I actually like when the color is not important. I like to use like colorful cubes because I think that's much cooler. For example, let me show you here. So this is something that I backed on Kickstarter. Dinosauria is like a solo game that you can also play up to 3 players, at least with the expansion, I think. And this is like a regular card game, like 18 cards for the base game, 18 cards for the expansion. So kind of like what these micro games do, like the button check games and whatever, right? But you also need like small coins or six-sided dice. What I did is instead of because I want everything to fit in the box, right? And coins would be too big, so I just instead of the coins I took cubes. And you see here, like all these colorful cubes I put in here, and like 3 wooden micro dice. But actually, I just wanted to show you the cubes, right? Because the color doesn't matter. These should usually be coins, and so I put like in very colorful cubes, right? Just so that it looks like cool on the table. This is something I will cover on the channel in the future as well. But just telling you, that's why I took like the colorful ones here. I think that's much cooler. Okay, so and let me just guide you a little bit through the game. So how it works is we will always like roll 4 dice. We have like this pool of dice here. This pool can become smaller, so it's possible that we don't have 4 dice at the end anymore. And then we need to like go through everything. When we deliver stuff to like food to Prince Glitterhorn, then we see like what kind of food we deliver, right? For example, let's say we deliver 2 tacos and the regular food. Like whenever we deliver tacos, Prince Glitterhorn will throw away all other food. Because, well, Prince Glitterhorn, the sparkly unicorn, only eats tacos, right? That's what we learned. But if we want Prince Glitterhorn to eat regular food, then we will have to like not deliver any tacos, right? We will see how we can kind of influence that. And we can always like store 2 food for each round, and then at the end we get points: 3 points for a taco, 1 point for a regular food. We win the game if Prince Glitterhorn eats like 1 taco every 3 rounds. That's something I will talk about at the end. That's something I don't quite understand yet, but tacos are worth more anyway. And also, like once in 1 round at least, Prince Glitterhorn needs to eat something else, right? Because otherwise it's not a good diet. And then we also have a red die. That is our escape die. We need that for the looting banshee and the hungry worm here. And we also have forest and rider effects. Forest effects apply to like specific creatures that we can meet here. And then we also have the rider effect, like where the dice rolls actually get like a bonus or points deducted, right? Like values deducted. But let's just start the game, and then I will kind of show you how the rest works. So let's just look at the paths here. Like the top path, yeah, it's not too great, but I actually would really like to. But you know what? Let's just start the game now. And then I will show you how the rest works. The round always starts with us exchanging this card, which is a path card, remember, and with one of these forest cards here, right? So let me see. So I think I want to focus on tacos first, and later on I want to try to deliver some food. So like the top paths are the most important ones, but we can also switch like up and down here, right? At these intersections here. So let's see, like here. The hungry worm, looting banshee, and a hungry worm. That's pretty hard to get through. So I think I want to get one of those gone. What is here at the back? Do we have a witch there? No. Oh, we have the delivery duck. That one could be pretty cool. I will show you later how that works. So let me put that here. And this one we will just turn over and put here. So, that's actually an effect I don't know yet. So we will take a look at that in the mid. Oh, let's take a look at it now. So the forest effect for this round is your highest value rider got a flat tire during the last delivery. They will not ride this round. Oh, that is really bad. Okay. And then we have the rider effect. The chefs at the taco restaurants, these 2 red ones here, have made particularly spicy salsa today. It's giving the taco riders a kick to get going. Okay, so they get +1 to their dice roll. That's pretty good. Okay, that's one thing we do, and the second thing we do is like exchange 2 forest cards that are here in our tableau. So this one is pretty good, and that is actually pretty decent. We just need a higher dice roll here. You will learn in just a minute why that one is okay. And this one up here is not too great, but it's also okay. So I don't know if I really want to like actually exchange anything, but I have to. So what I could do, what I actually could do is exchange these two. Okay, and now then we will roll for like 4 riders, as long as we still have some. We still have 7, so that's fine. I roll these dice, and then we have to attribute each of these dice. We have to assign to one of these shops. Like the highest value one, the 5 here, will not ride this round, right? So I will just put it on that one here because I only want to deliver tacos today. So, and then the 4 I will put here, and the 2 over here. It will be kind of tough because that's not a good dice roll, but that's fine. So like this. And what we then do, then we just start like riding our dice down through the forest to Prince Glitterhorn. We can choose any order we want to, because the order might be important because of some effects. It's not at the moment, but as you see, the highest value rider will not ride this round. So we take this one and just put it back in our supply here. Okay, so actually let's see if we can get the tacos going. So let's go with the top one. And now we just go along this path and we apply all these things here. And one thing that's really cool is that all of these encounters actually have a flavor text, right? So the hurtful hen, your bike looks rubbish. That lycra makes your legs look fat. Can you ride any slower? Surprisingly, these hurtful words were once shouted at you by a family of hens pecking seed by the roadside. How rude. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will demotivate you. So that is what the hurtful hen is doing. So we actually get 1 deducted for our dice value. Alright, and then we continue. And usually we can we can also like try to think of where we actually want to go, right? Like which path we want to take, but here we can't. We can't choose, right? You see here, like this says 2, 4, 6, this says 1, 3, 5. This one is a 1, so we need to go down here, which doesn't matter for this combination. We have the looting banshee here. You normally enjoy listening to the songbirds of the forest as you ride through the babbling brooks and the rustling leaves. But one day a terrifying shriek sent you falling off your bike. You woke up sometime later largely unharmed, but noticed your food had gone missing. What strange creature had done this? Well, the looting banshee, right? So, and now we would lose our food, like our die, if we roll a 7 or lower. If we roll lower than a 7. So we need 7 or higher. This die is a 1, and we add our escape die. So we need to roll a 6, which we didn't. That's a 3 plus 1, that's 4. That is less than 7, so we lose food. Lose food means we just take this die and put it back in the supply. So that one didn't make it to Prince Glitterhorn. Alright, let's take the next one here. Go here. And the delivery duck is pretty cool. Because if we roll higher than a 4, then we can just jump to the end. That's really good. So, I mean, we already have a 4, right? So we only need to roll a 1, which I made. Well, what a surprise. Because I usually don't roll that well. But I mean, like, rolling at least a 1, that's even something that I can do. And then we just go to the end. So that was a taco. So I just put it on the die usually, so I know what we delivered there. So 1 taco. That's good. And this one here, well, we get +1 to our die value. This one doesn't really matter if we get there or not, because we delivered 1 taco, and if we deliver at least 1 taco, all other food, which is the sandwich here, will be thrown away. But let's just see if we could have made it. So this is the... Oh, by the way, the delivery duck, there is a flavor text for that one as well. Let me just do that. You're not the only delivery service traveling these magical paths. If you're lucky, the delivery duck might drive past you. I'm impressed by your riding, the duck says with a quack. Want a lift? And also the encouraging elf, which gives us a +1 to our dice value, has the following text. You once met a very encouraging elf just north of the riverbank. You were feeling tired and a little lost. But just at your lowest moment, you noticed a little figure sitting on a toadstool. Keep going, the little elf cheered. Almost there, one last push. Hearing this, you pedaled your bike with renewed vigor. And then we would increase that by 1. And then we would continue here. Oh no, I already increased that by 1, sorry, set 2. Then we have the hungry worm. You've heard rumors of this underground menace. Riders report feeling the ground shake and hearing a steady rhythm of thumps thundering towards them. It's at this point you pedal the hardest you've ever have, or you'll never return. And this one, if we roll is lower than a 6, we not only lose this die and put it back in the supply, we actually remove it from the game. because we don't only lose food, like for the looting banshee, we actually lose the rider. So we need to roll a 4 at least. Well, and I actually made it, so we can go past here. Then we have the switch witch. Hi there. You carefully approach the old woman drinking tea on a tree stump. Unfortunately, you never got an answer. The witch jumped up, muttered a spell, and all you heard was a cackle as you suddenly found yourself in a completely different part of the forest. What a strange obsession they have. And we jump to the nearest witch in clockwise direction. So we start like this, and then we go like this direction, right? In this direction, there actually is a switch witch, right? And then we go further down the path, another switch witch, but, right, I mean, we wouldn't like jump back. That wouldn't make any sense. So we would just continue and deliver regular food because we started at the Vincent van Gogh store. So, and now we finished all the riders. What we now do is now we resolve these riders. So we have at least one taco delivered, so the regular food will be thrown away. And this one will go back to the supply. And then we delivered one food for the first round, one taco, and put it there. And that is how the game pretty much works. We do that for 5 rounds, and at the end we add up all the food that we delivered and see how well we did. Alright, so let's do the second round. So again, we need to exchange paths. I would still like to deliver tacos first, so I will keep the delivery duck there. Here we have a switch witch, which is pretty good. Let me see. We have a looting banshee. The hungry worm is difficult, so I think I will actually remove that one, the hungry worm, like this, and we'll put this one there. Oh, I should have looked what is. Oh, that's even worse. Wait. Before I do that, I need to check out this card first here. Actually, oh, that's a really bad card. I don't want that anywhere, right? Because we have the hen, the worm, and the banshee. That is pretty bad, actually. Let me think. What I could do... I do have an idea, maybe. I would like a switch witch at the top path, which I don't have anywhere, but I just need to go here, switch witch, and then we can go over there. I think that's an idea. I will try that. Yeah, I will try that. So I'll put that right here. And then I will exchange these two. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I will just try. Like this. Let's see if that works. Okay. And then we are ready for our riders. But first, let's see what we got here. The forest effect found a megaphone. The banshee is louder than ever. Half the value of the escape dice. Ooh, that's not too good. Rider effect. Your taco supplier drove too close to the sea and has been waylaid by beautiful siren song. Tacos don't even work underwater, so we get -1 for our taco shops. That's not very good. Oh, 2 6s, but that is great. I would definitely put those on the taco shops. And these two here, well, let's do Kale Me maybe, and... No, actually, let's do it like this. It doesn't really matter, because if we get through with tacos, the other food doesn't matter. Okay, so let's start with that one first. That one goes here. So we need at least a 7 for the looting banshee to not lose food, but I mean, oh, well, that was pretty close. But I mean, I couldn't have rolled less. Even I couldn't have, so that's fine. So we continue, that's a 6, so we go up here. Which is bad. I should have put a 5 there. Well, okay, that's fine. And then we get +1 to dice value, which doesn't work because we have a 6. Then we lose 1 die value. And now we need at least a 6 to not lose a rider. Well, I mean, yeah. Oh, wow, that's actually good. And then here we need at least a 7, so I need to roll a 2 at least. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, that's a 6, so that's not enough. And also I would have had to have the value anyway, so I would have needed a 4 at least, I think. So we actually lose food. So that didn't work. Okay, then let's go for Kale Me maybe. So last time I played the game, I actually played way better than now. But it's not looking too good. Then let's do the taco one here. We go here, and if we have higher than a 4, then we jump to the end, but we already have a 6, right? So yeah, we jump to the end, and we deliver that taco. So now we could also ride these riders here, but we know that even if we get to the end, the food will be thrown away because only the tacos are like always have the advantage, so to speak. So we just put the taco there, and we can just leave these two. Well, actually, no. We actually need to ride those because we might actually lose those dice. Okay, so let's do that. So here we need at least a 7, which we don't have because we have to have that value because of the megaphone here, right? So that doesn't work. So that one, we actually lose that one. And then here we get up to 4. And then here we need a 5, no, a 6 at least to not lose that rider. Ooh, that was close. Then we jump to the nearest which would be that one. And then we get to the end. Actually, I forgot to apply the -1 to the tacos, but I think we would have done it anyway. I think so. So that's fine. So Prince Glitterhorn throws away that food, and we keep that taco. All right, round 3 of 5. So let's see what we can exchange here. I still want to keep the delivery duck because that is really helpful. That will just help us. So I will not exchange anything there. And that one doesn't matter then for now. So up here, looting Banshee, and then I don't like this one here. This one is a really bad one. So I think I will just exchange that again. Yeah, I will just exchange that back again like this. And then we have exact. But then again, these. No, well, okay, that's still fine. So, and then let me see. We need to exchange 2. It doesn't. I want to keep that witch there for sure. And just in case the delivery duck doesn't work, you would need to go through a lot to get to the switch witch. So that doesn't really matter too much. So I will probably just exchange these 2. I think that is fine. Like this. Alright, so let's roll 4 dice. 6, 6, 4, 4. Remember, the highest delivery rider we will lose. So I'll just put that there. Then I actually would like to have a 5 here for the nacho taco, but that doesn't work. No, I don't have a 5 here. That doesn't work. Well, then let me put the 6 down here so we can guarantee we can just jump to the end. Put the 4 there and another 4 there. Okay, I think that works. Oh, and also, actually the tacos actually get +1. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted, a 5 here. I will show you in a second why. That could be a really good round. Okay, so let's start with, well, that one will not ride, so we will just put it back and it is apply. And then we will start with that one. So first we need a 7 or higher. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. How can one person be this unlucky? If I had rolled it 2, because then we would have made that, and then we could have gone down here because of the 5 and jumped immediately to the end. But well, that didn't work. So we actually lose that food here. Okay, then let's do the other one here. Delivery duck, we need higher than a 4, which is no problem at all. Now I roll the 6, and we can jump to the end. So that's 1 taco here. This is really bad. You should try to aim at 2 each round, right? And this is horrible what I'm doing here. So this one will get +1. That's 5. And then we need at least a 7. Otherwise we lose food. That's fine. Then we need at least a 6, which is of course no problem at all. And then we jump to the nearest which would be that one, and then we end here. Okay, but we have a taco there, so the regular food will be thrown away by Prince Glitterhorn, and there's some more tacos. That is no whole lot. So we actually also need 1 round with regular food, right? So I think what I will do now I will actually, for round 4, I will actually get rid of the delivery duck. I will put it back later. Just so that I want to get normal food there, and I want to try not to get any tacos there. Okay, that's a different one. That's the muddy path. I can explain that to you in just a second. So we want to make it easier for these here. With a 5, that would be great. We can just jump there. And we need to make it a little bit harder on the nacho taco, because if we get through with the nacho taco, then that's not too good. Also, I don't want to get that through here. So actually we have 2 there, we have 3 there, that is okay. And we can also work with that a little bit. That is fine. I need to exchange something, so I think I will exchange these 2 here. I think that might be a pretty good idea. Okay, like this. Okay, I think that works. Then let's roll 4 dice. Okay, and what's interesting now is, first of all, the worm is especially hungry today, half the value of the escape dice. That's similar to what we just had for the looting banshee. And the rider effect, recent rain makes the path muddy. Your first riders can get through okay, but it becomes a slog for anyone following. And then we need to like adjust the dice values, right? And like -1, -2 is not good, but we can use it to our advantage, right? So I will ride with the non-taco stores first. So, this one is a little bit harder, I think, right? 6 would be up there. Oh, I want to be down here, actually. So I don't want a 6. Well, I could do -1, maybe. Just roll with it there. And up here I want I want an even value, so I can have it a little bit harder. 3, this one here. Oh, let me just rearrange it like this. 3 would be a little bit tough, but we can. Let me just think. Let me put that there and this here. I think that's okay because that gets -1 then. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. That's really good. I think that's fine. And I will go first with this one here would be up there. That is. No, wait. Yeah, -1. I will go with that last. I will go with that one first. Actually, no. 5, 4. Yeah, actually, I want to go with this first. So, this is the first one we use, so that's +1. So, we're now at 5, right? And then we write down here. Here we need at least a 7, which worked, but that was close. Then we get -1. Now we have 4, so we go up here. Now we need at least a 6, but we need to have the value of the escape dice, so we need like a 4 at least here. Whoa, that was close. And we made it, we jumped to the nearest witch, and then we're there. So we delivered 1 regular food, like 1 sandwich. Okay, second, so I want to go with that one third, right? Then I will go with this one now. So we need at least a 5, otherwise we will lose food. At least roll a 5, but I only rolled a 3, so that one is gone. Okay, then I will go with this one here. This one we need to deduct 1, which oh, no, wait. This one here. Deduct 1, that is 2. There we go. Oh no, I made a mistake. Oh no. No, wait, that's fine. No, that's fine. I want to go with this one here. Sorry, my mistake. Go down to a 5, which I want, and now I need to roll a 2 at least, which I made. Wonderful, because now we have the 5. Instead of going up here, we can just go down here, jump to the nearest witch, which is this one there, and we're done delivering food. So now we need to hope that we don't get to the end with this taco, and we don't need to hope because I planned this, because now this is the last rider, so that one gets 2 deducted. There is only 1. And the hurtful hen will deduct 1. So this one is gone as well, right? So we actually made it to deliver 2 regular food here. And we will put that right there. Like this, we delivered 2 food. That's great. Okay, and now we have our last round. So I will put this one back here for the taco one. Because the delivery duck, right? Now I want to deliver tacos again because they make more points like this. And then we need to exchange to, it doesn't really matter, because up here we can jump immediately maybe there, so I will just exchange these 2. It doesn't really matter, as long as I roll okay here. Okay, so let's roll. I did not lose any dice. That's pretty interesting. Like this. The highest value die will be gone again, so let's just put it there. And then let's see. Taco. I would have liked like an even value here. That's bad. Then we will actually have it a little bit harder. But that means that I will just like 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I will just. We'll just put it there, I guess, and then. No, wait. I will put that. Yeah. I will put that there. This there, and that was a 3. Oops. Put it there. So I think that should work. So the highest value will be gone. Okay, wonderful. All right. So and now we will go with the next die. So So let's take this one here. That one I will have to increase by 1, which is a 4, which I don't like too much. I would have liked to just jump to the end, but okay. Then we need to roll a 7 at least. Roll a 3, and that worked. That's fine. So that is a 4, so we go up here, we get +1 to our die value. Oops, that's a 5. Then we need to roll a 2 at least, which I made. That's great. Roll another 2 at least, which I also made. That's fine. Okay, so we made it through. Then we go with this one here. We need to roll a 0 at least, which, wow, I made it. So we can just jump to the end. Alright, so, and now this one here doesn't really matter anymore, but let's just do it, just for completion's sake. Also, I should have increased that by 1, which I didn't do. So that one will be increased to a 4 here. And then we continue up here. Then we need a 6 at least, like roll a 2. That worked. And then we jump to the nearest which would be that one, and we go to the end. Deliver on regular food, which Prince Glitterhorn will actually throw away. So we have these 2 tacos here, and that marks the end of the game. Which is, well, actually, yeah, it could have gone worse. Actually, we kind of redeemed ourselves at the end, but I think let me just show you the points. So there is actually here. That's actually like a points table here. So it's like less than 10, 10 to 14, and so on. So we have unicorn tears, hungry unicorns, a princely meal, taco heaven, and perfect lunch. These are like the five ranks we can get. And now we get 3 points for each taco and 1 point for each regular food. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's 17 points. So that is a princely meal, which is actually not bad. Actually, that's not too bad. I think my last game, was the same rank. Yeah, I think I've never gone above a princely meal so far, but I mean, it's not too easy, right? So that's not too bad. We are pretty much right in the middle there. Like the perfect lunch, that 26 is like if you have like here, if like everything filled up and everything is tacos except these 2. So really cool. So that was my playthrough of Prince Glitterhorn, the sparkly unicorn only eats tacos. Yeah, I don't do any reviews of these games, as you know, because they're all still here in progress. They're still being developed, but I really like this game. It's very simple. It does a lot with only a few cards. I really enjoy it. The theme is very, very, very funny as well. I really like that. So yeah, good game. And one thing I don't quite understand is that one of the goals is to have like eat 1 taco every 3 rounds at least. But there's only 5 rounds, so it would be enough to just eat a taco in round 3, right? And that's it. So I don't quite understand that goal yet. But apart from that, yeah, you really need to like think about, okay, how do you attribute dice and how do you actually put the cards there, right? But there's also, of course, a lot of luck involved. But it works. It works for such a small game. Yeah, I enjoyed it actually. So I'm excited to see where this goes. If this is further developed, which it will be, of course, right? Because they're all still in development, these games here. Well, and thank you very much for watching this video. I want to thank all of you for your support, and especially my patrons who are generously supporting me on Patreon. The biggest shout out goes out to Thakanor, who is still currently my biggest supporter. Thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate that. If you'd also like to support me, why don't you head over to my Patreon? You will find the link in this video's description. And apart from that, I'm always thankful for a like, comment, and a subscription as usual. Also, you can join my Discord server, and yeah, I'd love to see you over there. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very next video or on the Discord server. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.